this was meant to be a video response to toddles9, but YouTube has disabled the video response, so I'm going to make a video here, and I'm going to make a video here and put a link to it in my response to it. So the first thing he asked is that actually true? I mean, really true? Or just rhetoric spouted by people who don't like authority? Okay, first thing we have to talk about is authority. The concept of authority really doesn't exist in a republic. The first question is where did authority come from? And you got to go back to, we're going to start with the Declaration of Independence, where Jefferson wrote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident." Now, self-evident, that's basically means beyond any question. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men were created equal with certain unalienable rights. Now, of course, we know everybody's not created equal, but they all have equal rights. Nobody has any more rights than anybody else in a republic. In a democracy, it's a little different. In a democracy, 51% gets to rule over the 49. The best way to describe a democracy is two wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner. But over here, we do not have a democracy, we have a republic. And in a republic, everybody's rights are equal. So nobody has more rights than anyone else. So nobody can actually have authority over anyone else. It's not a matter of liking, like you say, there are people who don't like authority. That's not even the question. The point is, there is no legitimate authority. If everybody has equal rights and nobody can give a right that they don't have, so if I can't give, let's say, a cop the right to tell you what to do, where did he get the right? Because, I got it from the legislature, let's say, or the governor or whatever. So, where did they get the right? They don't have it because nobody could give it to them. Nobody had more rights than anyone else to give them rights, to give cops rights to tell anybody else what to do. So in reality, this concept of authority is really bogus. Cops do not have any authority. There's only one place they can get that authority, and that is from you. It's called consent. If you consent to their authority, just like anybody else's, then you just gave them authority over you. A wife may give her husband authority over her. But it's by consent. If you don't give a cop authority over you, he doesn't have any. The same goes for a judge or anybody else. Don't confuse might for right. Just because they have might, they can call in 100 of their buddies and beat the crap out of you, tase you, lock you up in a cage. They still don't have the right. They still don't have the authority. They only have the power. They have the might. That's all they have. So, authority just can't exist. And it doesn't matter if, let's say I get two of my friends together. Can two of my friends and me can't tell you what to do just because we outnumber you or outvote you. We still don't have any rights more than what you have. You've got the same rights. So if I got 1 million of my friends and we all put our rights together, would we still have more rights than you, Toddles? No, we wouldn't, because none of us have any more rights than you do. So a million of my friends and me still can't tell you what to do. So anyways, I hope that settles your I hope that settles your thinking on authority. There is no legitimate authority. If all cops did was to protect people and apprehend criminals, they would not be doing anything wrong at all. And of course, let me define criminal, because criminal is someone who breaks the common law, someone who deprives someone of life, liberty, or property, someone who breaks one of their statutes, one of their tens of thousands of statutes that not even the judges and the lawyers know, is not breaking a law. He's not committing a crime. If you snatch an old lady's purse, you're committing a crime. If you slap somebody in the face for no reason, you're committing a crime. If you steal something that's not yours, you're committing a crime. But if you break a statute, code, ordinance, regulation, and you don't hurt anybody in the process, you're not committing a crime. So if the cops harass you over that, or cause you an injury, take away your freedom, take away your property, then the cops are corrupt and are committing a crime. And they do that way more than half of the time. So I'd say it's probably about 9 to 1, as a matter of fact. I can't pull up all the stats right now, because I'm not going to go down and pull up 1,000 police reports and check them all out. But from what I've seen in my 50 years, that's the case. So is it possible that the police are doing something to make roads safer and nothing more? No, that's not possible. Now, you and I are not a party to the Constitution, but the cops are, because they took an oath to both the Constitution of the state and the Constitution of the United States, or for the United States. So they should not be violating that. So when they set up checkpoints, they're violating their oath. They're violating the constitutional restraints that were put on them that they took an oath to. They volunteered. So there you go again. They volunteered to be under that Constitution. So they have to abide by it. If they don't, they're violating it. So are they just doing something to keep the road safer? No. Besides that, if they were just out on regular patrol, they'd be able to catch 4 times as many drunk drivers, just like they've done over the last 100 years, just by going on patrol and stopping drunk drivers. So checkpoints are not the answer. Even a drunk ain't going to be stupid enough in most cases to drive through a checkpoint.